Travis yelled and left Cathy standing there with a bar rag thrown over her shoulder, a tray in her hand, a burning mouth, and a gushy warm feeling down deep in her gut. She got out a dozen mason jars for the next rush to the bar for beer. Her crowd might toast with champagne, but it wouldn't be long until they'd be lined up wanting something to take that sweet taste out of their mouths. Besides, she needed something to focus on other than the tall cowboy, who reminded her of the boy who'd set her hormones into overdrive when she was 16. He'd been so damn pretty, and was the star of the football team. He'd been the one to kiss her the first time, and then, the next day, he asked Alice James to the prom. He and Alice married right out of high school, and he ran a service station in Mena, Arkansas. Alice worked as a teller at the bank, and they had 2 kids in grade school. "Who kissed you? You been holding out on me? That is one fine-looking cowboy. If I was 20 years younger, he'd be going to bed with me tonight. Give me a Miller, darling. God almighty, but that champagne shit is horrible," Jessie said, as she set her empty champagne flute on the bar and slid onto a stool. "He just plowed through the door, came across the floor, and kissed me when the countdown hit 1, Cathy said. "Looks like he's big buds with Angel Avery. Guess he didn't kiss her because Garrett had a lip lock on her. Wonder if Garrett's kiss is powerful enough to throw her off her pool game. Handsome as that Garrett McElroy is, it would damn sure make me think about something other than racking up wooden balls if I was 30 years younger." Cathy drew up a quart of Miller and set it in front of Jessie. "Who were you kissing? See that big old biker back there with the Celtic cross tat on his arm?" Cathy looked across the room at a middle-aged biker with a mohawk haircut, a braided goatee, and a leather vest with enough chains to rope in a 40-acre farm. She quickly scanned the rest of the room and didn't see another tattooed cross. She couldn't take her eyes from the biker. "Are you serious? Not him. That cute little feller next to him in the red sweater. Couldn't you just take him home and eat him up for a midnight snack?" Jessie fanned her face with her hands. Cathy sized up the man. Tall, lanky, middle-aged with a few wrinkles. Definitely not sexy, and absolutely not Jessie's type. Jessie laughed so hard that she lost her breath. When she finally got control, she wiped her eyes with a paper napkin, then held up her finger and thumb like a gun. "Bang! You've been had. I really did have you going, didn't I? I kissed the biker, Cathy. That man next to him is married. His wife is in the bathroom. Can't you see the cottontail expression on his face?" "I'll get even," Cathy said. "And what is a cottontail expression?" "Little wifey is in the bathroom. He's imagining that all the cute little things with perky boobs and barely enough on top to cover them are honing in their sights on him. He's getting ready to run faster than a cottontail with a coyote hot after his cute little white tail." "Why?" "Because if the wife comes out of the bathroom, she'll think he encouraged the women to make a play for him, and he won't get anything but a cold shoulder tonight. And he only gets laid once a year on New Year's when she's about half plastered," Jessie explained. "You should write a book," Cathy said. "Not me. I'm no writer. I'm a plain old beer-drinking, good-timing woman who's going to learn the difference in bull balls and cow udders if it kills me. Don't be oversleeping tomorrow morning. Dinner is at noon. Come late and you might find yourself going hungry." Jessie picked up her beer, slid off the stool, and carried it over to the table where her friends, Leroy and his daughter Sally, waited. Cathy made her way down the bar, refilling pint and quart mason jars of beer, making an occasional mixed drink and wiping the spills. When she reached the end toward the pool tables, Travis waited with a bill in his hand. "One of them big jars of Coors, and not that damned light stuff either. And Angel wants a margarita," he said. She reached for the bill and he dropped it. They both grabbed at the same time, and their hands touched, sending sparks flashing around them like a meteorite shower. It didn't surprise him, since he'd always been drawn to tall blonde girls. Besides, she was downright hot. Cheap whiskey hitting an empty stomach wouldn't be a bit hotter than that kiss. He got a sudden visual of those long legs stretched out beside him on a bed.